Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today is going to focus on one of the aspects of my health that I was talking about, and I'm wondering if this stuff is actually going to work. I've kind of bounced between different vitamins in the past, and all over my social media with this new year, I feel like I keep seeing these personalized vitamin packs. I've seen them in the past, but I feel like I've seen them more over these last couple weeks. So I decided, let's go ahead and jump on board. They gave me like 50% off for my first box and whatever. And so I have two different ones to compare. Before I compare those two, I'm first going to talk about what I'm currently taking consistently, or pretty consistently. Ollie branded probiotics. The reason why I take these is because I feel like my digestive tract needs a little bit of extra help. I need something to kind of give me that boost and help things kick gear so they're not just kind of sitting so long. I feel like as long as I'm eating early enough as soon as I wake up to kind of get my metabolism going and my system going, and knowing that my body's not going to go into like starvation mode or anything, then they definitely help. Them alone is not going to help. And I didn't exactly ever expect that. I've known that I needed to do something too. So as long as I'm eating and taking one of these as soon as I wake up, actually not one, two, then I definitely feel good. I also like these because they are gummies. And these are actually berry flavored. And they're actually pretty good. So I've had the peach ones also. And they kind of can be dangerous because if I didn't know any better, I think they're just candy and I could probably binge them. But I know better, and I'm not going to eat a whole container and be stuck in the bathroom for a week straight. The next thing that I've been taking consistently is Biotene. I feel like more than ever, within at least the last year, my hair hasn't been growing as much as it should. I feel like every time I brush my hair, I'm losing hair. Every time I wash my hair, I lose hair. Every time I'm doing nothing, honestly. There will be times that like I can feel that hair that's hanging down and rubs against my arm. My shirt gets covered, the bed, the floor, like there's hair everywhere. On average, you are supposed to lose about 100 hairs a day. So, I mean, maybe that's, I'm on average, give or take. But I want something so then that way my hair not only gets longer but is fuller and thicker. I've always had thin hair. Unfortunately, that's my genetics. But I want my hair to be as lustrous and beautiful as possible. So I take Biotene once a day to try to help that and see if I can't get results. The next thing that I just recently started taking again, I've taken them in the past, is iron pills. I am slightly anemic and I'm cold almost 24/7. And so I feel like I'm not getting enough iron. And especially since I'm adjusting my diet to try to help my body feel better, since I'm going to be eating even less red meat than I was in the past. Even though all that red meat was probably processed anyways, like burgers and stuff. I feel like I definitely need to add some extra iron into my diet to help offset what I'm losing and what I wasn't getting to begin with. Last but not least, I also take Ollie. Ollie is a great brand at Target that I came to find, and I really like their products. Honestly, I almost got their multivitamin too, but I decided against it. I'm not really sure why. But if you guys are ever looking for a good chewable that honestly works, then I would definitely recommend Ollie. But anyways, I have trouble falling asleep, staying asleep. When I wake up, I don't feel rested, and so I definitely try to take, this is their sleep blend. It's basically just melatonin. I take this just to try to, the nights that I know that I'm wide awake and I'm going to be up for hours past what time I wanted to go to bed, I'll take 2 of these just to try to help me fall asleep. My issue there is I wasn't taking it consistently. I don't take it every night. And I feel like if I took it every night, my sleep schedule would be more regular and I wouldn't have as much issues with the going to sleep, staying asleep, restful sleep aspect. Every now and then I would take a multivitamin, not very often, or at least not very consistently. But those were the products that I was reaching for pretty consistently. The probiotic and iron was a daily, right before I made whatever I was about to eat. Melatonin when I felt like I needed it. And like I said, I recently just added iron back into my diet. So the two brands that I was seeing the most on my news feeds were a brand called Care Of and a brand called Persona Nutrition. And I was only going to get one, but after taking the quizzes and seeing the two different blends that they offered me, I was very intrigued. So the first one that I did order was Care Of because it did come up on my newsfeed first. Here's my first downfall on it. So I ordered Care Of on January 5th and I didn't receive it until the 19th, which if I had subscribed to their monthly, I would hope that I would get it where if I'm taking my last pill, I should at least get the box the next day to keep on without missing any days. So with that, it taking that long, I do understand it does take time to get the packaging together, getting those actual vitamins and minerals that I personally need. They personalize it with my name. They package each one up into a daily pack. So I know there is a lot of work that goes into it, and I understand that. I just wish I'd gotten it faster, because with the Persona package, I had actually ordered it the day after Care Of. So I ordered it on the 6th and I received it on the 9th, which they also package each package up individually. They put my name on it. They have to get all the pills together and everything. So it was so much quicker and I liked that. The other thing that I'm noticing is that the Care Of has less pills where the Persona package has more, and they're about the same cost. So I'm not paying for more pills. It was a few dollar difference. And so I kind of felt like I was getting more bang for my buck with Persona. What this video mainly is going to be is an introduction to what this trial is going to be, and then there will be videos put out after. What I'm going to do is do the Care Of vitamins and minerals first. I did not take any of the ones that I've been taking normally with the Ollie's, the Biotene iron. I did not take it today, and I'm not going to. When I did my research, because I researched, when I did my research, it does take at least 30 days for consistent use of whatever you're taking to be in effect. Most of them are water soluble, so that means that they're dissolving quickly, and so you need to continuously taking them. Of course, there are ones that are still fat soluble, which stay in your system a little bit longer, but the blends that I'm going to be taking are more water soluble, so again, I need to continuously take them to make sure that my body can get an effect. Even with water soluble, it does take at least 2 to 4 weeks to be out of your system completely. So I will be waiting. I'm going to wait 2 weeks before I start taking the Persona ones, just to try to get my body cleansed. I'm going to do more research, and if I need to wait longer than 2 weeks, I will. But at the same time, I don't want to go 2 weeks without anything completely, because I won't even be taking my iron, Biotene, or Ollie's. I'll be having nothing. So I want to try to get back on track as fast as possible. The goal of this video is to compare the two, to see which one I liked better, which one made me feel any healthier, made me feel any better. Again, my downfall here will be that these are 30-day boxes. It takes about 30 days for everything to fully be in effect in your body before you start seeing results. So that will kind of be an issue. But at the end of this, I will decide which one I like better, and I might subscribe to it depending on how much I do enjoy it and what the cost is after their trial discount package. So let's go ahead and talk about what is in each of my boxes and compare them that way. So the Care of box looks like this. It has each one individually in here. So if I pull one out, this one here says, "Hi Megan. Hi Megan, we're here for you. If you have feedback or want to talk, get in touch." Well, alright. That's kind of disappointing. Here we go. This one has a quote on it. "No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted." So they do have like little sayings on them. I'm guessing because I pulled this one from the bottom, it's just kind of saying, hey, if there's anything you need, please let us know. So it does send you a small book here, made for Megan, that tells you about everything that's in your package. Both of these websites had really good quizzes. You got to choose things that you wanted to help or you were having issues with the most. So I definitely chose, it definitely talked about needing a probiotic for sure. I talked about how I don't sleep very well, and I also talked about my lower iron, at least in this one, just from reading what I had here. I'm trying to remember what answers I gave. But this one gives me a probiotic blend. It supports your gastrointestinal function. I got a vitamin D, just because I am not outside enough. As you can tell, I'm super pale, which supports your bone health. I got my iron, which will help with my mild anemia. It does tell me to consult my doctor first, which I feel like I don't need to because a doctor did tell me that I was slightly anemic. It asks about your alcohol intake, and so this one, it's giving me magnesium to help me fall asleep, which I have taken magnesium in the past, and it does help me kind of relax my body and prepare me for sleep as long as I'm willing to let it. So this one does say alcohol can deplete magnesium. So if you are drinking and taking magnesium, it isn't going to have as full effect as it should. And it actually is giving me 2 magnesiums. The next one is a B complex, which I've also taken in the past. And it supports your nervous system. And last but not least, the one I was the least excited about and almost removed from the box, but I did because I wanted a full trial of what they recommend, is 2 fish oils, which supports heart health. I remember growing up, my grandpa used to take fish oil, and I was always so grossed out because it smelled. I actually don't eat fish at all, and so obviously my body is lacking what fish would give my body. And I did some research. As long as it's a good, not cheap or crappy fish oil pill, I shouldn't get those fishy burps. I shouldn't get that, like if I ever sweat, I shouldn't get that smell lingering off me or anything. So I'm hoping that this is a good one, because like I don't know if I'll be able to take it for the full 30 days if it honestly does like have a negative effect on me, because like, no, that's gross. But that's just me. I'm weird. I have my own personal preferences and opinions. If you are someone who eats fish, you might not need them. If you like fish, you might not have that issue. So the next one is, I'm just gonna call them Persona, or yeah, Persona. I haven't opened this one yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and open it. So first thing I noticed about this one is I don't get just a morning set, or like when I wake up. I also get a night set. So I was actually pretty excited for that. Start of a healthier you. So I'm actually gonna open it from the top so that I don't pull literally everything out. Where? Oh, well, that's very interesting. So this one is actually, where those were all individual, these are all like connected where you have to tear them apart. So we will look at what exactly they are. So I obviously got coupons immediately, 20% off my next order, 30%. It came with a little bag even for if you're traveling and you needed to throw a couple packs in there, which is kind of cool. So This one's actually really pretty. So it says Megan, January 2019. So if I open it up, it should tell me what all I am getting. Yep. So it gives me 2 sets. It gives me a AM and PM set. So for my AM, it's giving me a substitute for my Biotene, which I did not get in the Care of. This one is for hair, skin, and nails. The next one I got is a probiotic. I got digestive enzymes, which I've also taken in the past, and I do really like. I got a multivitamin, which I did not get in the Care of. My PM pills are going to be a herbal rest, a melatonin, again, omega-3, which is fish oil, and borage with saffron. So when I am literally comparing the two, the ones that I got the same of was both gave me my probiotic blend, both gave me something to help me sleep, but different ones. Both gave me fish oil. So what I'm now gonna do is I'm gonna look at the multi and compare it with what I had in the Care of. My multivitamin does give me my D3 that was in the Care of. Also gives me my magnesium that was in Care of. It gives me my B complex because I have B1, B2, B3, B6, B12. So it looks like the only thing that wasn't in the Persona one that was in the Care of was the iron. I do not see iron on this list, which to me, if I decided to go with the Persona package instead, I could just throw in an iron. So that wouldn't really be too big of a deal for me. That's not a deal breaker. But I feel like I'm getting a lot more in my Persona one, mainly because of that multivitamin. If it wasn't for that multivitamin, I think it would be a lot different. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here that I really like. The other thing that I did quite like about Persona was they both have apps. Persona lets me straight up not push out my subscription. It lets me straight up pause it. So if I ever later wanted to go back, they knew exactly what I wanted and I could rejoin. Where Care of, once I finally received it, it didn't let me pause it. It let me push it out so many weeks. But if I wanted to cancel it, I had to contact customer service. So I had to contact customer service, wait for them to do that. Because I am doing these at separate times and I don't know which one I'm gonna like better and of the time frame, I didn't want to have to worry about getting more of each, and I figured the best I would do is just cancel / pause them and pick up where I left off when I'm ready. So that's it, talking for the basics about them. Today is day 1 of Care of. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pull that very bottom one here. You can see all those pills in there. It does have really cute packaging though. Has a baby, bone, eyes, apple, mouth, which I'm guessing that's like beauty. I am gonna eat immediately after that, so no need to worry there. I know that unless a pill or prescription tells you otherwise, you're always supposed to take it with food. So I'm gonna pop these real quick and then I'm gonna go ahead and eat as soon as I take them. But let's just take a look at them. So I can't really smell anything with the fish oil, which is really good. I mean, very faintly kind of smells like yeasty, but I like that because if it doesn't smell, then I'm gonna feel better taking it. So I can tell first off that these 2 white pills, because there's 2 of them, these are magnesium only because they are one of the only things that there are 2 of. So next one we have here is a little capsule. It is of the probiotic blend. Next one we have is a little capsule and it's kind of pinkish and it is the vitamin D. The other thing I just noticed is neither one actually has calcium in it. I mean, obviously the Care of doesn't because it breaks down just a few pills that you get. But even in the multivitamin, it doesn't have calcium. So I would probably actually start taking a calcium pill despite which one I get, just because with the vitamin D, I do know I need to take calcium. I don't like milk. I like cheese. I like ice cream. I like chocolate. I like anything that has some type of milk product in it, as long as I can't taste the flavor of milk or creamer. But I'm not getting the calcium I should, so I'm definitely going to put that on my list and pick up some of that. The next two pills that I'm going to be taking are iron, which that's a bigger capsule than the other ones. So that's got a good amount in it. And then the B-complex pill, which looks like a normal pill. It's not a capsule. The other thing that I like so far about Persona, and I'm not even taking them yet, there's only 4 pills in the morning and 4 pills at night instead of taking all 8 at the same time with Care of, which maybe I'm supposed to wait on the magnesium and take it at night, but it doesn't say otherwise, so I'm going to assume to take it now. And honestly, taking pills is inconvenient. I think that's why I've always fallen off track. So I'm trying to get out of that mindset. And last but not least are the fish oil pills. I mean, they're fish oil, but instead, sticking with my 2019 goals, I'm trying to be less lazy and procrastinate. And I've been meaning to make these videos, and all this stuff's just been kind of sitting around, and I'm finally getting to it. And now the thought of editing and uploading is... editing sucks. Oh well. Anyways, that's it for today's video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up. I will link both vitamins down below. You can take the quizzes and you can see what they're offering you. You can add your own vitamins into it if there's something that you know you want to add to the box with Care of. Persona is going to be something where, hey, from what you told us, this is what we recommend you should get. We don't think you should minus anything. We don't think you should add anything. Take these, see how they work. If not, we can change it next month. Where Care of is a little bit more lenient with that. It tells you the breakdown and price of each pill, where if you want to add or minus things, you can. So if you know there's only one pill that you need, they'll send you just that one pill for 30 days and they'll give you that price point. So I did like that aspect of it. That's all I have for today, guys. Links down below, links for the vitamins, subscribe, like. I'll have more videos before 30 days, but for the Care of video, it should be about 30 days from today, give or take. I mean, I'll need a couple days between getting my final thoughts together, filming, editing, and uploading. But within that time frame, and then a couple weeks after, we'll start the Persona and see how that goes. And then we'll have final results. So this will be like a, we'll say 3 to 4 part series. And I will probably create a playlist so that they're all together so you can kind of follow it along. But that's it. I'm rambling. This video is already long enough. Until next time, guys.